Yeah. Good morning. Good to see everyone. Welcome. We have a lot of travelers this month. So make sure that your phones are off in case you have it with you. For today's class, we're going to need a couple of blocks. And a strap is always good to have. I'm going to give you options. By all means, you do not have to do everything that we're doing in class today, okay? But there will be plenty in there to challenge you and to relax you. Today's class focus, we're going to have some hips, lots of hips opening. And the focus of the class today is honor your imperfections. Honor your imperfections. Just come in here, you're showing up. Oftentimes I find that when we expect so much, we almost cheat ourselves of opportunities, because if we don't give 200%, we feel that it's not good enough. And if we're not able to do something in the body, then we cheat ourselves of so many other things in the body. So I would like for you, and I'll quote a beautiful quote in very shortly, but we will get started first with both blocks on the medium setting towards the back of your mat into a variation of lazy shavasana here, and rest your Achilles tendon. So right the center of your lower leg, the back of your leg, right there.
Oh, you said the back of the mat.
Yeah, and then lift and lengthen your tailbone. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. And then let your ankles maybe drop to the right or to the left or wherever it feels lazy and comfortable. Allow yourself a couple of breaths to settle in. Start to bring awareness to your breath. And allow your breath to be to the count of 3 or 4. Notice your ribs expanding. And then pause for a moment. Notice what you feel. And then exhale, let it go. Feel free to massage your calves along the block, allowing your back line, flashing down your superficial back line. And the quote is from our beloved Leonard Cohen, from one of his songs, Anthem, and it says, "Ring the bells that still can ring, forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in." I find it so powerful. So we've talked about our inner light and where do you feel the sensations, where does your body need the attention. So rather than shy away from those weaknesses or vulnerabilities, shine your light in there. Doesn't have to be perfect, but try. And now with your next breath, I know you could stay here the rest of the class, but we're not going to. Keep one leg, keep your right leg where it is on your block. And now bring your, drag your left block if you can, or come up and bring one leg, one block towards you, okay? Maybe drag it towards you, yeah? And now take your left leg, give it a little hug towards your chest. If you feel a lot of tension in your hip flexors, the crease of your thighs, soften the grip a little bit. And then take your left ankle over your right thigh to a figure 4. Maybe your second block goes under your thigh. Take your hands towards the creases of your thighs. Give yourself a little massage here. And then when you feel comfortable, you can take your arms over your head Feel free to bend your elbows if you need to. Feel free to grab opposite elbows and ground your front lower ribs down. And again, use your breath. Inhale, expand your ribs through the front, the side, and the back. So your left ankle is over your right thigh. Your left ankle over the right thigh, like a figure four. Yeah. Your block could be medium height. And now breathe into the sensations of your body. Where you feel a little crack, shine your light in there. And try to break those barriers. Where you feel discomfort, can you breathe into that? And if you feel a little fidgety, how can you slow your mind? We won't be here for very long, just another breath or two. Inhale. Good. Now from here, take your hands behind your head, interlace your hands, cradle your head. Elbows in, depress the shoulders down, and now lift your head off the floor about an inch and press the head towards your hands. Feel the stability around your cervical spine, your upper back. Breathe in here. And now with your next breath, lift your right leg off the block and bend your knee. Lift your chest, breathe, gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale, extend your right leg, core active, tap the block. Exhale, lift like you have a sandbag, bend your knee. Breathe in here. Inhale, extend, just one more. Tap. Exhale, lift. Breathe in here. Press your sacrum down to the floor for 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands. Take your right foot down to the floor and now drop your hips over to the left. We're not going all the way, just tick-tock, right and left. Drop your hips to the right and to the left, slow. We're just warming up the body here. Lengthen your hips away from your rib cage. Try to stay on the center of your sacrum. The tendency here is to go towards your tailbone, creating a pelvic tilt, an anterior pelvic tilt. Do your best. Good. Release your legs and kick your glutes with your heels. Kick, 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 kick. And then slowly rock and roll, come up. Move your right block to the left. Grab your other block. Rest your left leg. Lengthen your hips. Hug your right knee to your chest. Inhale. Relax your shoulders down. And again, notice your habits. Do you feel that you're hugging too far, too fast? Are you tensing up? Can you do all of that work without the tension? Can you be present with your breath? And when you're ready, take your right ankle over your left thigh, a block under your thigh, maybe on the medium setting towards your knee or your mid thigh, wherever feels good for you. Liberate your arms and breathe. Now use your breath as an invisible muscle. It's pressing, breathing, creating space. And as you scan your body, notice where you might be holding tension. Can you change that? Inhale. Soften your jawline. And now with your next breath, interlace your hands behind your back of your skull, not your neck. Elbows in, depress the shoulders down. Lift your chin like you have an apple between your chin and your chest. Lift your head off the floor, resist your head to your hands. Lift your chin the second time. Inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee. Breathe in here. Stay on your sacrum. Inhale, extend your leg. Tap the block. Lower your chest a little. Exhale, lift your chest. Bend your knee. Resist your head to your hands. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hold it here. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly lower your left foot to the floor. Lower your head to the floor. Relax your arms. Drop your hips right and left. Unleash your body like you have little rubber bands that are getting relaxed and loose. And now your breath can flow through your body. With your next breath, liberate your leg. Kick your heels again to your glutes. And then rock and roll, come all the way up, move the blocks out of your way. And now we're gonna go into our little bridges. Most of you have done my little bridges. You're only gonna lift your tailbone, sacrum, and then your low back, only your low back. So most of your ribs are gonna stay on the floor, okay? A block, the medium setting between your thighs here. Press your feet down to the floor, palms alongside your body. With your next breath, lift your tailbone, lift your sacrum, lift your low back. Stay here. Your low back should be very quiet and happy. Now lift the balls of your feet off the floor. Dig your heels to the floor. Front lower ribs are down. And now lift your hips 1 inch and lower 1 inch. Don't touch. Lift and hold and lower. Lift and hold and lower. Lift and hold. Lower. Lift and hold and lower. Lift and hold. Drop the balls of your feet to the floor. Bring your palms towards your block. Face your hands towards each other. And now a little squeeze. Keep your hips where they are. Squeeze your hands in your block and release a little. Squeeze and hold. Don't come up and down. Just stay there. Squeeze and release. Squeeze the block. Inhale. Release. And squeeze and hold. And release, sinking all the way to your bones, all the way deep in your glutes, and release. 2 more, squeeze and hold. Release. 1 more, squeeze and hold. Lift your hands over your heart, make fists, little circles. You're still in your little bridge. Breathe and feel turning your glutes on. All right, with your next breath, hands to your thighs. Lengthen your hips towards your calf muscles. 3 increments, lower your low back only and breathe into that traction. Lower your sacrum down, breathe into that traction. Lower your tailbone and breathe. Good. Move the block out of your legs. Little massage to the SI joint, just rock and roll side to side, little. Good. With your next breath, cross your legs and come all the way up to quadruped, all 4s. If you know that you have knee issues, make sure you have something for your knees to protect you. Look at your right leg, turn your right foot to 90 degrees. Align your left hand with your left knee. And now bend your right elbow, allow the rotation to come from your ribcage. Pull like a bow and then extend your arm, inhale. And then on the exhale, slide your hand between your legs. Hollow your belly, reach, depress the shoulder. Inhale, open your heart. Form the ribcage. Exhale, slide your hand. Inhale, open. Now this time, gaze to the top of your mat, cupcake your right hand, and now draw your hips to the right. Come towards your left inner knee. Draw the right shoulder towards your hip. Hollow your belly. Breathe into your back body. Notice if you're breathing to a count of at least 4. Pause for at least 4. Exhale slow. Slowly come back up. Pivot your left foot back. And now lift your chest all the way up. Okay, just listen. Both hands are coming up. Now look at your right foot. Your left leg is at 12 o'clock. Your right foot right now is about 11:30. Can you heel toe or walk your left foot to 11 o'clock? Okay, your man of your big toe is to be super grounded. You're squeezing your inner thighs and your mid back is strong. So now take your right leg further to the left and you might wobble. Make fists with your hands, that helps. Draw the right hip back. Lift your chest up. This one makes everybody so scared and serious. Just breathe. Relax your back toes to the floor. Corinne, that's it. Now, hands to your heart center. Inhale. Lift your chest up. Maybe you rotate to the right. That's where your big toe is to be grounded. Breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe. Lift your chest up, up, up. Maybe you close your eyes. For 3. Go to your maximum. If it's too easy, walk your right leg further to the left. Woo, for 2. And 1, slowly gaze forward. Bring your hands down and take your knees next to each other. How you doing? Take it back, yes. If you did my Tuesdays classes, this will be easier. Breathe in here. All right, side B, inhale, come to your quadruped. Look at your left leg, take it over to the left, 90 degrees. Align your right hand with your right knee. Bend your left elbow, pull from your ribcage, extend your arm. With your next breath, hand between your legs, draw the shoulder away from your ribs. Hollow your belly. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale. Inhale. Gaze forward, cupcake your left hand as far forward as you can. Draw your hips to the left. You towards the right inner knee. Breathe into your back body. With your next breath, come up, lift your palms up, kickstand your right leg. Right leg is at 12 o'clock. Heel toe your left foot to 1 o'clock or walk it all in one go. Make fists with your hands. Draw the left hip back. Breathe. Challenge yourself. Squeeze your inner thighs, mid back strong. Don't lean forward, lean back. Shoulders over your hips. Breathe. Press the man of your big toe. Beautiful. Inhale. Hands to your heart center. Lift your ribcage up, up, up. Rotate to the left. Draw the left hip back. Lift your chest. Don't lean forward. Notice how much your glutes have to do the work. Draw that left hip back, Mary. Left hip back to the lake. Yeah. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe not. Breathe in here. Find your, I said, honor your weaknesses, whatever it is. That's right. Slowly come forward. Bring your hands down. Bring your knees down, child's pose. Unload the tension. Gaze forward, downward facing dog. Claw the mat. Index fingers towards the top of your mat. Visualize a block between your elbows. Bend your knees to start with and lift your hips. Lift your hips. Then lower one leg at a time. Start to walk your dog. Straighten and lift. Breathe in here. Gaze all the way forward. Plank pose. Bend your knees and hover. Push the floor. Draw the heels of your hands back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Ripple forward. Form your pelvic floor. Gaze forward. Come to your tippy toes. Lift your hips a little more, Mary. Yes. Drop your knees down. Lift your chest for 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees down to the floor. Kick your right leg to the left. Gaze over the left shoulder. Breathe in here. Now gaze forward. Bend your right knee. Replace it with your right hand. Low lunge. Draw the right heel to your left knee to your right heel. Interlace your hands. Inhale. And now exhale, just little pulses. Little pulses. Breathe. Stay where you are so you don't get confused. We're going to end up going to side plank so you kickstand your leg. Okay, stay there for a moment. Elbow to knee one time, and then you're going to kick it forward. Don't grab, just kick. Hip height, lift from your glutes. All right, here we go. So kickstand your left leg facing the lake. Yeah, extend your right leg. Breathe in here, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, hollow your belly. Feel those obliques. And extend it out, inhale. Flexion tap, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, kick it forward. Look in front of you, drop your right leg down. Kick your back leg to the back of your mat. Right fingertips forward, slide your left arm. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Left arm underneath, Vicky. Left under the right. Left under the right. There you go. Now, energetically, don't go up anywhere. Energetically, draw the left shoulder and the left hip to the wall on your left. Don't lift anything yet. Just bend and straighten your right knee if you need help. If it feels too tight, don't move your foot, but bend and straighten your right knee. Bend and straighten little. Bend. Hydrating those joints is an amazing thing. Breathe. Now, if you want to go to your balance, bring your right hand by your nose. Find your spine super, super strong. And now lift your leg up. Glutes active. Pelvic floor in and up. Your spine is super active. Keep breathing. Find your spine. Fire up those glutes and your spine. Take a picture of that. There you are. Breathe in here, pelvic floor in and up. Maybe your bottom leg comes up. Maybe your bottom hand comes up. I don't know, maybe both hands come up. For 3, keep breathing. Glutes. 2, pelvic floor. Yes, yes. And 1, slowly come down. Oh, child's pose. Woo! Unload. And like I said, this is what the practice teaches us. To honor the imperfections, but we keep on going, we keep on trying, we keep on shining our light. Come into your quadruped. This time your left leg goes behind you. Gaze over the right shoulder. Lift your chest up. Can you feel your ribs expanding with your breath? Maybe you close your eyes and you pause at the top of your breath. And now with your next breath, gaze forward, bend your left knee, replace it with your left hand, low lunge. Hands to your thighs, draw the left heel to your right knee and right knee to your left. Keep your glutes active and your neutral spine. All you're gonna do is just little pulses here. Little pulses, little pulses. Okay, here we are. Drop your right hand down. Kickstand your right leg. Side plank. Inhale. Exhale, knee and elbow together. Extend your leg, extend your arm, inhale. Kick it forward. Breathe, tap. Use your outer glutes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, kick. Gaze down, look at your left leg. Ground your left foot, bring your right foot back. Walk your left fingertips forward and now slide your right arm underneath you. Draw the right shoulder and the right hip to the wall on your right. Separate your lips for a moment. Use your breath. Now visualize your body is like a crinkly saran wrap, and now you're stretching out that saran wrap. Your hips going away, your spine going to the opposite directions. Your sit bones are elongating. Breathe in here. If you like to go to your balance, bring your left hand by your nose. First, find your core. Your spine is strong. Your glutes. Fly your leg diagonal, lifted up high. Pelvic floor, good door for 3. Mid back. Maybe your bottom leg. Squeeze your pelvic floor for 3, 2. Breathe 1. Keep going, keep going. I'm just counting for the sake of it. Breathe in here. Lift your leg a little higher, the bottom leg. Pelvic floor. Form your pelvic floor lift, Mary. 3, 2. Yes. Slowly come down. Child's pose. Are you warm? Are you warm? Okay. Unleash, unleash. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. So the practice teaches us to be in a safe environment with a lot of challenges. But how can we do more with less effort, with less stress? How do you conduct yourself? How do you set your mindset? How do you honor and look at your imperfections? With love. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your hips. Hands to your hips or to your feet. The other hips. Now, take your hands in a short dog. Just take your fingertips in front of you. Now, bend your knees from the creases of your hips. Pull those sit bones back. Draw the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Draw those hips back. As if you were going to do a chair pose. Bend those knees like you're sitting on a chair. You're sitting on a chair, Yeah. Draw those hips back. Slowly forward fold. Open your feet about hip width apart, if not more. Find your strap if you need to, or interlace your hands behind you. If you know you have tight shoulders, it's really nice to use a strap. Inhale, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands towards your head. Draw the shoulders back and down and rise your sit bones up. Even if your knees are bent, you're still lifting those sit bones. Your neck is long for 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, power your glutes, come all the way up. Take the strap in front of you. If you don't have one, take it. Lift your palms up, inhale. Exhale, very lightly, you're grabbing the strap, very lightly. Lift your rib cage up, bend your left elbow, and now bend your left knee, come to the ball of your foot. Lift your rib cage a little higher, soft. Your band is just there to create a frame. Bend your left elbow, Mary. Left elbow, bend it a lot. But lift your ribs more and drop your right hand down. Left elbow. Like this. See, I want it to come from your ribs, not from cranking your arm. Now, can you breathe into those intercostals and your lats? Use your breath like a muscle. Slowly, slowly come up. Release, come down. Shoulder rolls. Inhale, come forward. Bend your right knee, lift your right heel. Lift your arms over your head, inhale. Bend your right elbow, reach over to the left, soft, gentle. Lift your ribs again and again. Visualize a balloon inside of your rib cage, expanding, creating space, and your light is shining. Slowly come up. Lower down, shoulder rolls. Okay, so now you're going to come to the top of your mat. I'm going to give you options. If you want to skip chaturanga altogether, please do so. If you need to if plank is not an option for you, okay, you can come down here, okay, and you're going to do lift one leg to spinal balance, lift the opposite. Otherwise, from plank pose, you can either walk your legs 2 times or, okay? So that's a part of your chaturanga. Okay, that'll be the warm-up to the chaturanga, okay? Here is the other thing. We're gonna call this, bend your knees here, you'll be here, don't go there yet. And then we're gonna go to rainbow skater, okay? Rainbow skater. We're gonna go to also Skandasana, so that's gonna be rainbow warrior. So you're gonna be from somewhere here, you're gonna go, same thing, just bend knee, Well, a little different. This is, there's a lot of adduction, a lot of inner thigh opening, okay? If that's too hard for you, side lunge is the option. So there are always options. Here we are. Come over here, top of your mat, walk it to the top of your mat. Find your blocks. In front of you on the tall setting, core active, shoulders back, inhale, stand on your left leg, take your right leg to your skater. We're gonna warm up those knees a little bit, inhale. Exhale, drop your right knee towards the floor. Whoa. Don't look down, look forward, and then lift it up. Now you shining aromatherapy around your knees. Less weight on your hands, lean back. Yeah, every time you're trying to train those tendons to give you a little more in that fascia. One more, bend it. Slowly come up, feet together. Push the floor, come all the way up, inhale. Hands to your heart center, exhale. So honor your imperfections. We need a lot of mobility in the ankle and in the knee joint. Inhale, lift your palms up. Exhale, forward fold to your blocks. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees for a second. Extend your left leg behind you. All the way to skater. Draw the right hip back. Breathe in here. With your next breath, gaze forward, bend your knees. Oh, maybe this side feels different. Shine your light in there. And lift it up. Bend your knees any amount. Lean back like you're sitting on a chair. We did that earlier. Lift up. Last one. Inhale. Bend it. Shine a lot of light around your knees, your ankles. Push it up. Feet together. Push the floor. Come all the way up. Find your home, stillness. Namaste. Breathe. Okay. Move the blocks a little bit out of the way. Even a little further from your mat, like a foot away from your mat. Feet together. Urdhva Hastasana, lift your palms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold from your hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plank pose. Jumping jacks or walk it. Okay, I'm gonna show you the modification. 2 times, come all the way to your tippy toes, draw the shoulders back. Lower your knees if you need to, chaturanga. Glutes are active. Inhale, cobra. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Feet together, right leg lifts. All 5 toes are down. Square your hips. Look under your belly. All 5 toes. Gaze forward. Low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Drop your left knee down to the floor. Open your arms out in a T position. Learn to pace yourself. Oftentimes we go right away into our habits and everything becomes a catastrophe. Pace yourself, find a little pause between the movements. Thumbs are down, right elbow under the left elbow, or give yourself a hug if that's too tight. Yeah. Elbows forward, shoulders back and down. There's a little roundness in your scapula there. Lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, elbows on the inside, hollow your belly. Depress the shoulders, draw the shoulders back, Mary. Back, breathe into your back body. Keep breathing. Shoulders back, chest forward. How low can you go towards the floor, but don't touch the floor? Slowly liberate your arms. Tuck your toes under, crescent pose. Maybe your left knee is bent a little. Lengthen your chest. Breathe in here. Inhale. Rainbow warrior. There you go. Keep breathing in here. Slowly gaze forward. Turn everything to the top of your mat. Find your blocks. Skater. Maybe your hands leave the blocks. Here you are. For 3, 2, and 1. Find your hands down to the floor. Take your left leg to an L shape. And now take it way back there. Ground your left foot to reverse warrior. Breathe in here. Rainbow warrior. Bend your left knee. Good. Slowly come up, reverse your warrior. One more time. Now listen, you leading with your left hand as we lift the left heel. Take it to runner's lunge. Right hand behind you. Breathe in here for 3, 2, and 1. Maybe your hand, left hand goes on the block or on the floor, coming to your L shape. Bend your left knee and grab your left foot. If you need a strap, I didn't say it, hopefully it's there. Now, can you resist your foot to your hand and glutes are active, gaze forward. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly release your foot. Forward fold. Push the floor, inhale. Come all the way up. Woo! Hands to your heart center. Bring it out. Take a moment, breathe. Vicky, how you doing over there? You okay, mama? Okay, good. All right, we only have one side. We're purposely walking very slow because we have a deep unbalanced option. Okay, side B, here we are. Lift your palms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plank pose. Jumping jacks, walk them or jump them 2 times on each side. Come all the way forward. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Feet together, left leg lifts, inhale. Look at your toes, square your hips. Gaze forward, Anjaneyasana. Left foot forward, right knee down. Lift your chest, open your arms in a T. Drop your thumbs down. Left elbow under the right. Either give yourself a hug and stay here or intertwine your arms. Elbows forward, shoulders back. Depress the shoulders down. Lift your chest. Your back bend comes from your mid back and not from your low back. Lift your back ribs. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, core active, shoulders back. Hover your forearms off the floor. Keep pulling your shoulders back and your chest forward. Breathe here. Draw the left hip back for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lift your palms up. Lift your right knee up. Crescent pose. Maybe your knees a little bent. Glutes are active. Turn everything to the right. Rainbow warrior. Right knee bends. Breathe in here. With your next breath, gaze all the way forward. Find your blocks and take your little skater, right leg behind you. Stay here or fly your arms to the left. Draw the right hip back, shoulders are broad. Breathe in here. Your challenges are short-lived. Slowly gaze forward, bring your fingertips down to an L shape. Walk that right leg way back to reverse warrior. Ground your right foot, left arm up and over. Breathe in here. Bend your left knee. Rainbow warrior, bend your right knee back. Right knee bends. Right knee bends. Yes. Reverse your warrior. Okay, look at your right hand. Leading with your right hand as you lift your right heel. Runner's lunge, right hand forward, left hand back. Your back leg is strong. You're ready to fly. Right fingertips on the block or on the floor. Lift your right leg to an L shape. Bend your right knee and grab it with your left hand. Resist your foot to your hand. Glutes are active. Lift your leg up and widen your collarbone. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your leg gently. Bring your feet together, forward fold, inhale. Exhale. Push the floor, come all the way up, inhale. Hands to your heart center, exhale. Bend your knees to the floor. Option, just take your knees down. If you want a little bit more, you're gonna drop your hips down, 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 and come up. All right? Any way that works for you. So, I keep on saying that because I talk that same language to myself, especially as we get younger, okay? Some parts we don't even realize we're not doing. And as I explained that in the other class, I'm flexible, but I have ingrained in me that like if I wanted to pick something from the floor, I'll do this. But I didn't do this. And when I did that, it's like, oh my gosh, this doesn't want to work. So that's why I keep on doing those knees with you guys, because it's so much better now. So remember, it's only temporary. You have to be more persistent than your limitations, because whatever you do, you're going to gain, okay? I'm not talking if you have like a hip replacement and I'm telling you to do something crazy. That's not what I'm talking about. So here we go. Here is where the movement is. You're going to cross. You have to use that core and squeeze. Feel the energy. Remember how we did the little blocks? Inhale, squeeze. Feel that. Yes? And open. Now, maybe you're gazing forward. The lift is in the shift. So here's where it's going to be. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe your blocks. I'll just show you where we're going. Squeeze. Okay, but wait. There is option. Here is the option. Okay? Take your blocks here. Inhale. Squeeze your inner thighs. Gaze forward and just lift. I want you to focus on your knees. Okay? Shine a light in your knees. Your core, your glutes have to work together for you, okay? So the block is here. Vicky, if that's no good for you, don't do it, mama, okay? Don't do that, yeah. What you could do instead, be on your knees here, sit back a little, and then come up. Sit back a little, yes, and come up. So here we are. Inhale, squeeze your inner thighs, gaze forward, your chest pulls you up any amount, maybe with your blocks, and then come back. I'm just giving you the options, yes. Squeeze, maybe you just hear, oh, and come back. That's it. Hollow your belly, squeeze, shine your light on your knees. Maybe you come all the way, okay, and change it up. Cross your legs. Don't give up. Don't give up. You're doing something. All right, here we go. Feel the energy. Inhale in. Squeeze. Come back. Every time you're just training it. Squeeze and come back. Squeeze your knees. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Squeeze and come back. It's more mobility than strength. It's more mobility than strength. Breathe and come back. Okay? A little more. One last time. Shine your light in your knees, Vikila. All the way back, mama. Squeeze. Okay, and release it. Very nice. One more drill for your knees. You okay? You okay? Okay. Give him a massage. Give him a massage. Give him a massage. Okay. One more. This is where you might need protection for your knee. Now, here is what I would recommend. If you have a sensitive knee, what I found, can I borrow that little mat? What I found that works even better is to float your knee and put this below your knee. So like like so. That works so much better because I still feel that the pressure, too much pressure. This way you're floating your knee, your block, just below the ball of your foot is going to be on the block, like so. We've been working on that in yoga. We did that last time, right? Okay. So this feels good like that. Okay? So right knee down, left foot on the block in front of you. And that in itself is a lot of work because you need balance. The ball of your foot. Squeeze your inner thighs. Good. Take your hands and interlace your hands over your thigh. Now look at the center of your knee and look at the center of your block. This is where you want to be. Look at your heel. Is your heel tilting in, pronating? Keep it centered. From here, keep your chest steady. Inhale. The movement is coming from your ankle. You're going to bend your ankle forward. Lots of aromatherapy. You might feel pressure in your ankle joint, in your knee joint. Shine your light in there. Keep going a little further and press your heel down to the floor. Oh my goodness. Keep breathing in there. Breathe. Now here comes the strength. Pull your hands like you have magnets. Press the ball of your foot down and I push back. Yeah. Release. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Glutes are active from the flexion of your ankle. You're coming forward, 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 forward. Further than your comfort zone and then shine your light in there and breathe. Keep breathing. Drop the heel down. Yeah, you might feel pressure. That's a good thing. We're stressing the tendons in a good way. Lift your palms like a magnet. Press the ball of your foot down a lot as you strengthen your knee. Oh, come back. Yes, release it, check it off. Oh, that's a lot. But it does work from experience. I'm telling you, my balance is so much better because my left foot, I had a bunion removed surgery, was the biggest mistake, quite honestly. because it messed up everything and it didn't fix the problem. So that's another story. But now, because this ankle was a little wonky, you know, I can feel the difference. All right, right leg. Now look at your left ankle, align it with your left knee because the ankle wants to go in, okay? Draw the right hip back, forward, go forward with your block, yes. Squeeze your inner thighs, interlace your hands, inhale. Look at your center of your knee with your center of your block. Lots of aromatherapy around your knee, all the way around and your ankle. Shift forward from your ankle. Breathe, relax your chest. Drop your heel down, breathe. Breathe here for 4. A little further, drop the heel down. Notice which side is easier. Lengthen your tailbone, glutes are active. Lift your hands like magnets. Press the ball of your foot. Here is your strength. Push back. Yeah. There you go. Inhale. But all your pain is on the right? Usually? Yeah. So inhale, last one. Exhale from the ankle. Shift, not from your chest. I want to see your chest upright until it has to come a little further forward. Ankle, ankle, knee, ankle, knee. Can you go a little further? Press your heel down. Lift your pelvic floor. Lift your hands. Press the ball of your foot. Push down to come up. Oh, get rid of this nasty thing. Drop your hips right and left. Daily, yes. Absolutely. This to me is in the same category as those little bridges. Every day is like your bread and butter. Okay, you guys, take a moment, come all the way down to the floor and come to a little stretch here. Walk your hands to the right. We're gonna start today a little different. Find a block. Your left hand is going to 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. And now bend your knees and take a block between your knees to start with. Make it gentle. Breathe here. Left hand, 11 o'clock. Further to the left, Aline. Yeah. Relax your forearm down to the floor, bend your knees. You can wiggle your hips a little. If that feels more than enough, stay. And if you want to extend your legs, get rid of the block, you can extend your legs. Cross, scissor your legs, top leg behind you. Breathe into your spine. The further your right hip is back, the deeper the stretch. Your breath is at least 4 count long. Your pause is at least 4 count long. Yeah. Slowly come to your belly. Take a moment. Sphinx pose. Walk your knees back. Glutes are active. Lift your fingertips off the floor and draw the elbows towards your hips and your chest, your sternum forward. Widen your collarbone. Breathe in here. Can you visualize your chest as you lifting your back ribs up? Your chest is coming forward. Good. Slowly, slowly come down to the floor. Shift your body to the left, take your right hand to 1 o'clock, find your block between your knees, just to begin with. Less is more. If you have very tight shoulders, your nerve system will be much happier if you don't load it up. Diane, take your right hand further to the right and keep your head on the floor. Your head is on the floor. Breathe. Bend your knees forward a little more, Marian, if it's easier. Yes, there you go. And maybe you just stay here. If that feels like very easy for you, Corinne, take your arm behind you, Mama, no in front of you. Too hard? Let me see. Okay, let me see you. Let's see. Come forward even a little more. So for you, I will allow you to stay with your head. You feel more? Yeah. Okay, breathe in there. There, just relax, relax. Breathe into there, breathe into it. If you need to scissor your legs, feel free to scissor your legs. Relax your left forearm to the floor. Yes, let it relax. Top leg behind you, bottom leg, yes. And drop the left shoulder away from your ear, Vicula, on the floor, forearm like that. Just relax it on the floor. Yes, there you go. And now breathe into your spine as you shifting your top hip back a little, maybe. Breathe up your spine, break into that connective tissue. Breathe. Up, recovery. No, keep that there. Just here. Forward and then back. Feel it? Relax your shoulder joint. Kindness. Breathe. All right. Slowly come to your belly. Reset again. Take your time. Shake it off side to side. And now you have the option to go to Sphinx pose, or if you have a little bit more, you're gonna lift, your glutes are active, you're gonna lift your elbows into seal. Depress the shoulders, lift your chest. Breathe. Depress the shoulders down, lift your chest up. Breathe into your low belly. Slowly lower down. Tuck your toes under. Come into your child's pose for a moment. Shift your hips side to side. Breathe. Okay. And now slowly walk your hands towards your knees. Breathe in, breathe out. And here comes your grand finale, options. There's something for everyone. If you know that your balancing is a little wonky, I would recommend to be next to a wall. But here's where we're going. Our final pose, just for some of you, is Titibhasana, which is baby grasshopper. Okay, so we needed a lot of knees, a lot of all of that. But most of us will not be able to do it. So here we are. You're gonna come here. And then you're gonna power your left 3 times. Okay, like a floating skater. Up. 2, that's plenty. Up. The third one, we're gonna come here. Some of us will grab that foot or a strap, and I'm gonna bring my right hand down. I have to gaze forward, bend that left knee a lot. Baby grasshopper, hollow your belly. Now, good luck coming up. Oh, here it is. Okay, but for some of you, here's where you're gonna be. Some of you can, I said, remember, just honor your imperfections. This is going behind me. So I'm here, right? I can be on a block and I can do this. That's baby grasshopper right here. Keep it a little close. You can be here and you can just do this. Do something, okay? That's it. Are you excited? Huh? Oh, you were just gonna sit? No, the sitting is not an option because you can still do this little thing. And you can do this. Look at me here, okay? Okay, you can just do this, come up, you can even put your foot here. So, find all your toys. I would say put the strap on the left shoulder if you're willing to. Go. Or try something, and your blocks are here in front of you. All right? Standing strong on your left leg. You can face me. Yeah, just face me, just so you can. I wouldn't just doing this so you can see me. Face the top of your mat. Top of your mat. Top of your mat. Shh. Turn around. Just look at me. There. Stand strong on your left leg. Mount of your big toe, little toe, center of your heel. Lift your palms up. Inhale. Lift your right knee up. Diane, just face us. Oh, you can watch me like that? You're gonna watch me? No, this way. I'm here. Oh, I'll do this then. Okay, mirror. Okay, breathe in here. Inhale. Exhale, bend and travel. Shift your weight back. Right leg behind, like a skater, but we change our mind. We're floating. Inhale, lift. Honor your imperfections. That's how we get better. Breathe, shift back. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Maybe you just grab your foot, okay? Maybe you find your block and you just go here. Some of you can come all the way down and extend. Hollow your belly. Breathe. It's okay. It's a process. Just grab your foot for 3, 2. Yes, there you go. Yay! Push and come out. See, I said. So trying, okay? Take a little rest. Shake your hips side to side. It's okay. Breathe in. Her proportions are the same, so it's the same. No excuse. Come on. Inhale. Come up. Remember, you have the beautiful options for some. This is amazing work on its own. Okay, but come to your fingertips. See? Shift back. Hollow your belly. We did all of those things today. This is awesome work for the glutes and thighs, just like that. Okay, right leg. Find your strap if you need to. Mount of your big toe, little toe, center of your heel. Lift your palms up. Inhale. Lift your left leg. Left leg lifts, right leg stands. Inhale. Exhale, float it. Breathe. Left behind. Lift it up. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Use your glutes, don't be loose, and draw the hips back. Maybe you grab your foot. Core active, hollow your belly. Find the block, Mary. Yeah, I'll give you more stability. And then slowly bend your right knee. Shift your weight back. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. For 3, 2, 1. Power, slowly come up. That's okay. She did it. All right, come down to the floor. So you see, you break it down, you prep your body, it shows you that you can.
She said go back, then
It's okay, then that's your next weakness, right? So honor that. Yeah. So it's all about the neurons. We build it up, we create the mobility. A big one.
get it just right.
Yeah. So you need to put all the moving pieces, right? The glutes, the core, the shoulders, your mindset. Okay. You want to do it again? Go for it. Yeah. So it's a lot of, if you don't have this, forget it. If you don't have the mobility, it's difficult. Hollow your belly, fingertips on the floor. Hollow your belly, hollow your belly. Yeah, hollow your belly, gets forward, not down. Yes.
That's it. As soon as you put your head up, that was it.
The lift is in the shift. You have to shift forward to lift yourself up. Okay? Hello.
That's a good one.
Well, we've done that before, but like I said, if you break it down, then you know, that's all it is. It's just training your little movements there. All right, so figure 4, here is the other figure. We started that way, but now it's gonna be nice. The block is gonna be on the medium setting. Just watch me. I'm gonna put the arch of my foot on the block. Ground your hips and our left leg down. Just a little yin variation here. Relax your shoulders. You can take your arms in a little cactus if that feels, since you're more open now. Relax your knees, your ankles. Every time you're breathing, you're gracing the back of the mat with your breath. You can feel it. And try to keep your hips even on the floor. Notice if you're favoring the right hip versus the left hip or the other way around. So start from there first. Don't worry how far your knee is going. We're right now trying to ground and let the body find its path. And then unleash. Relax your knees, your ankles, your chest, your arms, your mind. Breathe. And then all I want you to do is stay where you are. Just drop your knees to the left. Maybe you gaze to the right. Allow your breath to travel deep within the layers of your body. The physical, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, the energetic. More importantly, notice the transition, how you have the power from going from things that were intense to things that are calming the nerve system, and how your breath and your inner light play a main part in this. Slowly come back, upright, extend your right leg to the block, bring your left knee towards your chest. And as some of you can cradle your left leg like a reclined pigeon, so you can just grab your hands, or some of you can go and frame the elbows. If you like a block under your head, the second block, that really feels good. Relax the shoulders down, flex your foot, and lengthen your left sit bone towards your right foot. Your left sit bone towards your right foot. Mary, you can take your elbows underneath your leg. Look at me, like a crane, like that. Look at me, Karine. Also, you can just take your elbows or your forearms underneath your lower legs without framing. If it's both hands underneath, both hands. Both hands underneath, Karine, both, yes. And now depress the shoulders and that becomes accessible. Lengthen your left sit bone towards your right foot. Shine a light on the left hip. Your shoulders are relaxed. If you have a block under your head, I like to massage the back of my skull. Breathe in there. Feel it?
Yeah.
So you want to put the pressure on the block. Let me put this up a little. Yeah. And that helps the superficial back line again. Breathe. Press it down. Slowly release. Oh, hug your knees to your chest. And breathe. Yeah. Flash it out. Move the block from your head. Put it aside. You'll need it soon. And now your left arch of the foot is on the edge of the block, on the medium setting. Move your hips until you feel nicely grounded. Right ankle over the left. And now we shifting gears here. This is a passive yin-like pose. So relax your ankles and your knees, your hips, your shoulders, your chest. Breathe. Every breath, you're feeling your back ribs gracing the floor. You're noticing the space between your ribs, those intercostal muscles. And now slowly drop your knees over to the right. Possibly gaze to the left. Your shoulders want to take over. Can you relax your shoulders? Slowly come upright. Hug your right knee to your chest. Extend your left leg over the block. Find a block for your head if you need it on the low setting. And now cradle your right leg any way that works for you. Lengthen the right sit bone forward. Relax your shoulders. And now notice your habits. Oftentimes we try to go into that place of controlling, tensing up. Try to change that pattern with kindness, gentleness, steady breath, radiating light. And wherever you find your little cracks, that's where you're breathing into. That's where you're shining your light. Keep on lengthening the right sit bone towards your left leg. So you're resetting those hips to neutral. Slowly release your leg. Hug your knees to your chest. And I go with a little circle towards your tailbone, towards the right glute, the top of your hip and your left glute. And then go the opposite way, like you're stirring a little pot of soup. Sounds really good right now. Go the other way. If you need happy baby before you settle into Shavasana, do whatever feels good for you, but lengthen your hips forward. When you're ready, find your setup for Shavasana. Relax your arms, allow your ankles to fall to the right and to the left. Take a deep inhale through the nose and a deep exhale through the mouth. Do it one more time. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale through the mouth. Relax your eyebrows, your hairline, the creases of your mouth, your collarbones, your arms, your hands, your fingers. With every breath, shine a light through the outskirting of your body. Allow your inner contact to reach the edges of your skin. Feel that space. Hold it for a moment. And then exhale, let it come to a ball of light to your heart center. Just at your own pace. From time to time, you're allowing your shoulders to be a little heavier. Breathe in through the skirting of your body. Notice the freedom of your breath. And as you go through this little photo album of your practice today, notice how you started. What did your practice entail? Maybe you surprised yourself a little. Maybe you enlightened yourself in a way you didn't know before. And look where you ended, where you are right now. Where there are times you feel like you have to show up 200%, or your fears or insecurities hold you back from doing things. I hope this practice showed you that you can. Maybe give you some courage to try something out of your comfort zone. And to honor your imperfections, because when we honor them, we learn how to overcome our obstacles. Bring your hands to your heart center in a prayer pose. Take a deep inhale. No matter what goes outside of this space right here, within you, you have this safe and happy place. Honor that. Bend your knees. Come into a fetus pose. Take a moment to savor that surrendering. And honor that moment for you. Always remember to give you first so you can give others. Slowly push the floor and come to a seat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Every time you're on the mat, every time you're doing something positive towards you, take a moment to be grateful. Grateful that you are able to do all those beautiful things. And as I always say, to be challenged by choice. Namaste.
Namaste.
Amazing class. Very, very different.
Everybody
you.
stand up from this position.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Well, today was a little mini workshop. A little mini workshop. Inside, you squeeze your inner thighs. Lift your knees up. Squeeze your inner thighs. And then, like you did the little grasshopper, forward. Here, let me have your hands. Yeah, let me have your fingers. Hollow your belly. Don't look down, look forward. Here, here. Hollow, squeeze your inner thighs and come up. Okay, but a warm-up, a couple of warm-ups.
You gotta do it again.
Squeeze.
Squeeze the inner
Lift your
thigh.
knees up a little. Squeeze. Yeah, that. And yeah, that will be easier. That will be because the weight is going to bring you forward to me.
As you try to get up. It'll change
It,
your center
it
of
will,
gravity.
yeah.
Don't rock.
Yeah, you can a little bit. Uh-huh. There.
All right.
Okay.
So just
So
learn,
it's that
learn this is a big part of it.
Get weight
That,
on the
right.
forward.
So that's why we're doing that, right? So,
Just something heavy.
well, that balances your weight. Yeah, it balances your weight. So, yeah. So that's your homework until next time. Yeah.
Seriously, that's my goal.
Yeah.
Do that.